Well, hello everyone out there. This is Take It From Scott with another, you might say, hobby or small business that you can do for extra money, or maybe you want to be an entrepreneur and start small and grow yourself big. This is something that actually you can do while working a full-time job or another part-time job. This is a local pickup and delivery service. That's what it is. It's like door to door laundry instead of going to a laundromat or doing your own. This is a small business that is getting gained a lot of popularity. It's just another small business you can do solo. Like I said, earn a little extra income. Just like the DoorDash, Lyft, and Uber, people are spending more money on being home versus going out and doing things or chores like getting groceries, getting food. They will do a drive-through car wash instead of washing their car. It's just showing you this generation, or in the 2000s and 26 year, of course that is now. Basically, people, can I say lazy? Maybe not. Maybe instead of lazy, they're actually more creative, thinking of ways to utilize their time to help them. I remember years and years ago, I read a book about a realtor. She's probably passed away now because I know it was about 20, 25 years. She told me that, or in their book, she told everyone that read it, that she hires a gardener and a lawn service to do her lawn and service because she's in real estate. She says, the time it takes me to do all the the lawn service, shrubberies, do all the stuff I don't want to do, I could be making more money selling real estate. So she looked at it as an investment or expense, and this may be something, the way you may look at it. Now, why it's worth people paying to do? Why is it worth it? I don't know why I'm fumbling with my words today, but I just am. Why it's worth people paying you to do the laundry. It's for the convenience for them. It's their peace of mind. It's them to enjoy being home and having a service. They can save money on laundry detergent, supplies, coins for laundromat, water, electricity. They can save a lot of money, calculate it for this service and do other things they rather do. Now, these are things you need to find out before you do a laundry service like a door to door or pick up and deliver laundry. One, let's see here. I got my little thing here. Let me move this over. Yeah, there's that guy. Marketing your service. You're going to have to figure out how you're going to market. How will you contact people? How will people contact you? Do you make cheap business cards and flyers and hand them out? Maybe make some Facebook page strictly for that. I have a little bit later. I have written down some inexpensive or free way. Really, they're all free ways that you can market your laundry service and get it out to more people. One thing you need to do also is you got to figure out pricing. How much is it for you to do a certain bags? How much is it going to cost you in gas? And like I had said in one of my other things, is anything, I will tell you right off the bat, I know I'm getting off tangent, but that's what I do, is you could check your accountant, but see, if you're starting a small hobby and business where you're earning some money, you can start doing write-offs, write-off mileage. You can possibly a lunch or a dinner if you got to go somewhere. Maybe a seminar that you did on learning the laundry business. You could write certain things off and just make sure you record these things. You don't always have to have receipts. They do them per diem, but there's an opportunity you could write a small business off. But here are some service charges I've read and researched. $30 a bag. They have about a 13-gallon, we'll say, kitchen trash bag worth. They charge $30 to do that laundry and bring it back to you. Another way, like a lot of laundry mats may do, or services, professional services, they charge anywhere from $1.75 to $2.25 per pound. Now, of course, you're going to have to get a scale or weigh it if you're going to do per pound. Also, If you do it per pound or even a $30, you should have a minimum. Like, I'm only going to do $60 or $30 minimum on that. Do you have transportation? That's another thing. You got to have transportation to get you there. You have to have laundry detergent or all the little things that if you've done laundry, you kind of know what you got to have. Basically, you can see here, this is an ad from somebody else, another company up north. They make these little coupons of stuff, pick up and delivery, deliver within 24 hours, and save $10 on your first service. Just stuff like that. So, you basically can get that. There's your laundry detergent. Notice there's no brand names and stuff like that. I don't want to get sued, thank you. And you just pick up little things that you may need. You can have them call you if you need them to do that. Figure out if you'd be offering that same day service, like I said. Don't forget to have some sort of insurance or a contract. Now, what's interesting, when I'm doing some research, one of the things I like to Google, which I'll mention about the Google stuff, is free contracts. Basically, like I said, you could take one. I found one that was free. I may have a picture of it. And you can change your words. What you don't realize is a contract is binding when people sign it. So you can put certain wording in there. You can make your own rental contract, a laundry service contract, just about any contract you want. You can do it as complicated or easy as you want. So you can research and get some free ones. Sometimes Staples or Office Depot or some office supply, they may have a certain contract. But insurance, now, the only thing I say about insurance, you could take your chance on this, but if you don't do some sort of liability insurance, stuff like that, in case you ruin a coat or jacket, clothes, or they claim there's a stain you can't get out, it's going to come out of your pocket. So basically, you're going to pay them for, and just realize you're going to have to cut some losses. If you have really good customers, they're going to overlook things and work with you. But pretty much almost any hobby or small business, if you do a service type thing, you should have a certain insurance for it if you're going to be touching it or anything like that, getting on people's property. And also another thing I think you should have is a checking account just for your hobby or business. That way you don't mix it up with your personal accounts or your family account. You can open one up, just check different banks and see what the cheapest is. Throw $50, $100 in there, and that way you can buy things with it as you make money to replenish it, and you can keep track of it better. Okay, we're going to get into some marketing of this wonderful door-to-door laundry service, which, like I said, is growing. It don't have to be in big cities like Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, New York, Chicago. Look in your town. Within a mile radius, you probably got thousands of homes that you can market to. But here's some inexpensive ways to market. Facebook. Believe it or not, you can make a business or hobby Facebook page. I wouldn't, link it to friends or follow friends and all that on it. I would just market to businesses or different people. It's free to make one. And then if you have something new coming up or a discount, you just pop it in the Facebook thing. Also, your X, which is Twitter, your Instagram, Craigslist, YouTube and TikToks. Believe it or not, if you're doing some cool things with it, you can do a tutorial about how to clean your laundry and then put your little link to your Facebook page or a business card or something like that on there. You'd be surprised. It may take a little time to do it, but it's free. And the biggest thing, like when I used to do Twitter. I did a test one time. I had just made a page, something me and Ocala. And I just followed only businesses to see how many would follow back. And I kept following, and I might have went a little bit outside the county, but pretty much Ocala's got Marion County. I just followed everybody. I had, within a month's time, over 100 businesses follow me back for no reason. Now, if you think about that, now you have a laundry pickup door-to-door service. You follow all these businesses, certain percentage follows you back. Well, if you stick one ad in there and you're sending it to those percentage, 100 people, 100 businesses. who may tell their friends or neighbors or employees. So, and that costs you nothing. Just to follow, have them follow you back, and you got free ads shooting up over there. You don't have to do high expense things. How about this? If you want to get business card, do Vista Print online. That's what I did. Their cheap business card. Also, car magnets. You just slap, door-to-door laundry service phone number. 24 hours or whatever you want to say on it, and you just do a little car sign and put on your car as you go to groceries or you go, I don't know, anywhere, get gas or whatnot. Those are really inexpensive ways to market your door-to-door laundry business. Again, things to Google. I would Google local laundry service, brick and mortar, see what they charge and all about. I would also Google any competitor that's doing door-to-door laundry service and see what they have. I'd find generic contracts for laundry and agreements. Contract, like I said, could be whatever you want it to be. I would also Google competitors, anyone that's competing against you. These are little things you could Google. It doesn't take, I bet you could spend just 1 hour or less on your computer and Google anything you need. Now, YouTube videos got tons of people who have door-to-door laundry service. Most of them aren't going to be in your area. But this here is a really unique business or hobby. Think about it. You do laundry, you're pretty good at it. I would go ahead and maybe try it. Talk to your friends and neighbors or something. Or you can talk to a neighbor and do a free one or something. Look, I want to get into this business. I want to do your laundry. Just give me a little bag, 13-gallon bag full of laundry, and I'll just wash them, clean them, fold them, and bring them back to you the same day. And try it. Why not? A lot of people, professionals that are really popular, they a lot of times work for free underneath businesses and important people so they can learn the game and get better. So this is my little tip for you. Take it from Scott about a laundry pickup and delivery service. I think if you like that kind of work, you'd be good at it if you take some of these tips I gave you. Thank you.